Hi there, it's Sneh Gondaliya over here. Today we came up with the assessment three of our managing people unit, assessment three, PPT presentation. We are the group, the name of our group is Indian Boys, and we are the member of four, me, Sneh Gondaliya, our one more member, Hardik, Gurveer, and Armaan. So the purpose of our presentation is um, to explain you that the whole, what's the cause of the lack of motivation, why the lack of motivation happens in the company or in an organization, what's the effect of that lack of motivation, and due to that effect, what's the possible and recommended solution. And recommended and possible solution, which means further deep, we are going to the what's the pros and cons of that solutions. So yeah, and I came up with one structure also. So the cause of issues: poor leadership and communication, lack of R&R system, which means reward and recognition system. We are going to understand all these things in the further our presentation. So cause, which is understand by, I'm going to explain the cause. Effects of HRM issue: decrease in productivity and high turnover rate, which is going to explain by my friend Hardik. Recommended solution: establish R&R system, reward and recognition system, and arrange training program. That will be going to explain by my very good friend Gurveer. Evolution of solution: pros and cons of pros and cons of the solution. We are going to like we are going to explore more of the solutions, that what will be the possible pros and cons. That will be explained by my really good friend Arman. So causes of the human resource management issues. The main cause is the lack of motivation. There is no doubt in that. So the first cause is poor leadership and communication. So poor communication and poor leadership. So poor leadership in the sense of the how the leader is failing to directing the company or organizations is like avoiding the conflicts. They didn't find the solutions of the conflicts, just avoiding the conflicts. Second is no accountability, lack of empathy, lack of vision, bad listeners. So there are like many types of the poor leadership, but I'm just giving a general term of the poor leadership and poor communication. So poor communication in the sense of like the poor communication which can causes the which can causes the like and small problems to a really big problems because of lack of communication, lead to confusion, a really unclear company's goal. So like the employees didn't know about the company's goal. That's also the reason of the that's also the reason because of the communication. And yeah, and the second one is lack of recognition and reward system. This is also an really important cause of the human resource management issue, is that if the employer didn't recognize by the leader and by the other team members, or their achievement didn't acknowledged by the leaders or the top the top employees of the company, then then the employees didn't motivated to think out of the box, think creative about the issues, think to solve the issues. Because and third is economic condition, which means like of the recession period of the company. We really saw example of Facebook's, Google's. They just lay off the ten thousands of the employee from the companies. So the economic situation is also a really good cause, that it can it can create the fear of laying off the employees. This will this will also create the demotivation among the employees to to work, or and they didn't get the career opportunities as well. Thank you. Now I'll just give all the things to the my friend Hardik.
Hi, it's me Hardik Chawla. As in the last slide, one of my friends Sneh addressed about the causes of the HR issues regarding the demotivation to the employees. So now I will explain you about the effects of demotivation on the company's employees. First, it's decrease in productivity and engagement. At first, now let me explain something regarding decrease in productivity and engagement. As the lack of motivation to the employees at workplace, if they are not motivated properly by their leaders in the meetings, and this would result in the decrease in the productivity. It will also affect the quality of work. In addition, demotivation can also affect the employee mentally, so they will not find an interest to work at that workplace and to commitment to their company's goal. So, and secondly, in addition, we talk about the high turnover rate. So it is basically the employees turnover rate at the workplace of the company. So if the leaders don't motivate their employees, this would cause a big issue at the workplace, which this will result in the then the demotivated employees will likely to leave the same that job, and they will move to the other workplace for their work. So therefore, I found these two effects of demotivation to the lack of motivation to the employees. Furthermore, I asked my friend Gurveer to provide you some solutions on this demotivation to the employees. Thanks.
Thank you, Hardik. To address these issues, we recommend two main solutions. First of which is implementing a recognition and reward system, and the second one is organizing training and development programs. Firstly, establishing the recognition and reward system is sort of a way to award the employees regarding their hard work towards the company. It will help the employees to acknowledge their work as well as their contributions and efforts towards the company. Rewards can include bonuses, public recognition, additional vacation days, paid leaves. One example of such reward system can be declaring an employee of the month every month to the outstanding employee that did the most of the work. But it is really important to ensure that the system is fair and transparent and to help to build trust and morale among the employees. There should be no discrimination or partiality involved in it. And secondly, the training and development programs are crucial. These programs will not only enhance the employees' skills, but also help them understand the company's goals and their perspective regarding the things and how they can contribute effectively. This alignment can significantly increase motivation and productivity, offering various opportunities such as workspace, seminars, online courses, and mentorship programs can be examples of this. And additionally, providing career development paths regarding counseling and opportunities for advance can motivate employees by showing them a clear future with the company. They should feel secure with the company. They should feel some sort of personal growth with the company along with the growth of the company. By focusing on these solutions, we can create a more motivated and engaged workforce. Now, Arman will evaluate these solutions.
Hey guys, Armaan Sivia this side. So, in the previous slide, my mate told you about the possible recommend solutions to encourage employee and to boost their motivation. The first point was to the implement recognition and reward system. I think that would definitely help the employee as they would get recognized for their work and they would get the specific rewards so that again they can do such work and get recognized in front of the whole organization. But at the same point, I think that the other employees may feel like they are not getting enough rewards. They can feel a disadvantage that they are also doing the same work, like the cons, that they are also doing the same work, but they are not getting enough recognition. So they can mislead information and they can set the mindset they are not getting enough rewards. The second point was to mainly focus on the training and development of employee. I think definitely that would hit the jackpot for the whole organization. There would be training programs. Employee would know about their weak points and they can work on them as there would be a perfectionist assisting them. And definitely it can help them to focus on a particular area and to work more upon it and to provide to the whole organization as a whole. But at the same time, there is a disadvantage to this that it requires a lot of time and effort, and obviously, it requires a trainer, which is not an easy task to find a perfectionist in every field. And I want to talk about the first point that there's also a con about that. That as same it requires time and it requires sources to organize events that would recognize employees. So I think everything have a pro and con, but overall, I think that employees' morale can be boosted through these reward programs and appreciation and through training development courses. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
In conclusion, the motivation-related human sources issues significantly impact employee productivity as well as the turnover rates. Addressing these issues through recognition and reward system and training programs can improve the employee motivation and the overall organizational performance. Each solution has its own merits and demerits. And obviously, challenges will be there. And the recognition and reward system can boost the morale and productivity, while the training programs can enhance skills and alignment with the company. However, implementing these solutions is a bit of hassle. We have to do it really carefully and planning the allocation of these resources to avoid the potential dissatisfaction and the inequality is sort of an issue. With proper implementation, these strategies can lead to a more motivated and a productive workforce. And that's pretty much all of it.